yangu yote tulijua hao ni watu ya Ruto, ni maspy, ni mamoles. These people came with a police vehicle.
There are so many bolts and nuts that needs to be fixed.
Help me change screw.
Mimi naona sita pursue career yangu.
When we are collecting that data, then as a government will come up with interventions.
We have enough spaces in grade 10 senior school to take all the learners.
Who is informing the sense of direction?
News Gang every Thursday at 9 p.m. Don't miss it.
Good morning in the Americas, good evening in Asia, good afternoon in Europe and Africa. It's exactly 4 p.m. here in Nairobi. Time for Citizen TV Briefs. My name is Jamie Mbogo. Let's get you informed on some of the stories making headlines across the country. Now, Public Service CS Geoffrey Ruku has indicated that the government has entered the advanced stages of implementing the centralized payroll system, which will weed out ghost workers within the public service. Speaking in Kisumu on Thursday, Ruku indicated that the new system will also enhance service delivery by ensuring that all government employees dedicate their time in accordance with the labor laws in the country. This even as dozens of workers were temporarily locked out of their workstations following a morning tour by the CS in the regional government offices.
Dozens of national government staff at the new Nyanza regional headquarters were today caught flat-footed as Public Service CS Geoffrey Ruku made an impromptu visit to assess punctuality and service delivery. Some offices were still locked by 8 a.m., with others having empty seats, a situation which the CS said will be dealt with in the near future.
By mwezi ya ine namna hii ambapo wengi wetu watanaswa na ile mitambo na ile program ambazo tunaweka ya kuhakikisha kwamba lazima tufanye kazi yetu tukiwajibika kwa Wakenya, na wezi ajibika kwa Wakenya kama haufiki mahali unafanya kazi kwa masaa ambayo inayopaswa.
The CS also directed human resource managers to strictly enforce existing regulations on attendance and conduct within government offices and ensure that all communication channels with the public are efficient and working.
I would want to have a monthly report on the responses as far as telephone calls, inquiries from the public inquiring different issues, so that we can run an efficient public service.
The State Department for Immigration as well as staff at Huduma Kenya were, however, applauded for punctuality. The government had in 2025 rolled out the centralized integrated payroll system, which aims to lower the wage bill by weeding out ghost workers and streamline service delivery. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV.
Thank you very much, Laura. Now moving on. Anyone found culpable of orchestrating the attack on ACK Witima in Othaya will have to face the law. This is according to the Central Region Commissioner Joshua Nkatha, who earlier today revealed that investigation into the Sunday attack are underway, led by the Independent Policing Oversight Authority. The RC, who did not rule out police involvement in the attack, also noted that he has received widespread condemnation, the attack which has received widespread condemnation has cautioned public servants, more so the police and their national administration counterparts, against perpetrating acts of violence on those they are entrusted to protecting. Nkatha has also sought cooperation from the political class, calling for prior communication of their planned activities to allow for adequate security arrangements to be made.
The matter was taken from the DCI by the two government agencies, one IPOA and the internal affairs in the police unit. And for obvious reasons, we cannot investigate ourselves. the message to all of us, especially the public servants, the police, the girls, everyone, is that we should take our work seriously. And we know we have the standard operating procedures. And we are saying that the entire government machinery in Central Region will not withstand any or tolerate any incitement from whichever quarter. We will be very firm to make sure that we don't create chaos.
Embu Governor Cecil Mbarire is on the spot for reportedly diverting 10 million shillings earmarked for construction of a county aggregation industrial park to finance a boda empowerment event attended by Deputy President Kithure Kindiki. The revelations were made following an audit query tabled at the Senate County Public Accounts Committee, with the Embu County boss admitting that she initiated the transaction under immense pressure and promising to refund the kitty. Seth Olale has more.
Appearing before the Senate County Public Accounts Committee to respond to audit queries raised by Auditor General Nancy Gathungu over a controversial withdrawal of 10 million shillings from a special purpose account to finance a boda Sacco event, Embu Governor Cecil Mbarire and senior officials in administration were asked to explain why they diverted the funds meant for the construction of a county aggregated industrial park.
Governor, how many exchequer releases have you received since that time? And you don't seem bothered that you need to refund this money.
No, it didn't go to my pocket.
You actually don't have a choice.
Then I have no reason.
Are you not under oath? And you are appearing
but people lie under oath, Senator Sifuna.
No.
We've seen people mislead this house under oath. I've been here and seen us misled even by somebody under oath.
Chair, the only clarification I want to make, Governor should not feel like honesty in the House of Parliament is a favor you're doing it.
No, I'm not doing a favor. I'm doing what I should say.
It doesn't make you you're not special. You are under oath and you have an obligation constitutionally to tell the truth.
But that is exactly what I've done. Are you disappointed that I talked the truth?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you cannot claim it.
It looks like he's disappointed that I talked the
claim
truth.
it as a badge of honor. You're expected to tell the truth. Order.
It's an honor to give you the truth,
please,
Senator.
Don't claim it as a badge of honor. You are expected to tell the truth. You are under oath.
But I didn't do so. It is you who is saying so.
Governor,
I didn't say so.
Could
Senator,
you address Senator Sifuna through
he's
the
also
chair?
Now he's harassing me.
No.
I
will make that determination. If I feel
he's now harassing me.
You're harassing the chair by talking when the chair is talking. Please listen to me.
The embattled governor, while pledging to refund the amount and never repeat the diversion, admitted that she was under immense pressure while making the illegal transaction of diverting 10 million shillings meant for construction of a county aggregated industrial park. The money was instead used to finance a boda empowerment event attended by Deputy President Kithure Kindiki.
Just 2 days ago, we had a similar case where they raided the deposits account to finance a housewarming for the Speaker's residence. So now that the refund has not been done, to give us some commitment to which we can hold you accountable.
We realized that it was an illegality, and I want to promise that going forward, that is not going to happen again in Embu County. It's the first time we did it. I think under immense pressure, but we will never do it again.
I think that's good.
I want to promise that going forward.
But somebody who knows this is illegal and they go and do it and then they come and tell us here stories about honesty, those ones must be subjected to even more severe punishment than the people who do break the law out of ignorance of the law. These are those criminals who know they are breaking the law. These ones, remember.
The parliamentary watchdog that is conducting audit queries in the devolved units has raised leadership concerns over what it describes as a persistent culture of impunity, accusing governors of repeatedly diverting public funds for political gain. Seth Olale, Citizen TV.
Thank you very much, Seth. There definitely should be consequences for such actions. Now, moving on, the government now says it is ready for any other individual with a better offer than the 34 shillings per share being offered by Vodacom in the divestiture of Safaricom PLC. Speaking when he appeared before the National Assembly plenary in Naivasha, Treasury Principal Secretary Dr. Chris Kiptoo defended the sale of 15% to the South African telco, saying it was the best deal yet.
We have negotiated for the best price, 34 shillings, which is 24% higher. And you can prove us wrong by telling us that we would be selling it at a premium to the public, to the other shareholders. Yeah, we can do that in our in-house because I have the director there, he's taking note.
Vodacom has been a shareholder of Safaricom since its inception. So when you want to negotiate for someone else to buy your business, you are better off negotiating with an existing shareholder who understands the business. So if you get someone else from outside and they come, there are chances that they will disrupt the entire model of this business.
And we will be giving you more details from Naivasha. Our very own Emmanuel Tong is there and will be bringing us more details. Now, moving on, nominated Senator Hezena Lemaletian now says her life is in danger following several incidents of intimidation in Samburu County. The nominated senator claims that unknown individuals have been threatening to take her life, warning her against setting foot in some parts of the county. The nominated senator says the threats are politically motivated and has called on the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja, to probe the matter and enhance her security.
And at the start of the conversation, they had alleged that I should not vie for gubernatorial or senatorial seats in Samburu County because those are seats that are reserved for men. Those are big seats in the county and women should not contest for them. And this is when I told them I'm going to contest for them so that you do whatever you want. And then the conversation narrowed down to the senatorial race. They want and threaten me that if I don't step down from the senatorial race in Samburu County, they are going to do despicable things to me.
Now, Juakali workers involved in the affordable housing construction project in Shauri Moyo have raised concerns over delayed payments and shortage of materials at the site. According to the workers, welders have received partial payments, but painters claim they have not been paid for the past 2 weeks, despite carrying on with their duties. Now, they say the initial agreement was that wages would be issued on a weekly basis. They further reported that construction materials have been insufficient, slowing down progress on and making their work more difficult.
Na unajua maisha ya Nairobi venye inakaa is quite difficult whenever someone like a person who is in Juakali sector. Mara mingi tunafanya kazi ya hand to mouth, and when there is a delay in payment inafanya maisha ya mwanajuakali inakuwa ngumu.
Sasa hii tuko na kama 2 weeks hakuna mtu amepata kitu. Pesa tumekopa na huku nje, mtu afike kazini, mafundi wengine wetu wameremewa na kukuja hapa.
Niko na watoto inafaa waingie secondary, a form 2, niko na form 4. A form 4 alirudishwa nyumbani. Nitamrudisha shule na nini? Sina pesa ya karo. Na hii kazi nimefanya, sina pesa sababu sijalipwa.
So to us, these guys calling the media, we don't know what is happening, and there's nothing has gone wrong. And we have been talking with the developer, AFCO himself, and they say that is looking for those materials. Today we are in a site of Mapoko. Mapoko is the sister of this, and those guys, they have no problem, they are doing okay. Tomorrow they will receive their salary well.
So they do production of 1 week, after 1 week they get the payment. Although this week we had some delays of the payment, of which they will be paid tomorrow. We have already received the payment.
A majority of Kenyans say the high cost of school fees and uniform is the main obstacle to achieving a 100% transition from junior to senior secondary schools. According to InfoTrack poll, 39% of parents and learners say school fees and uniform are the major challenges, followed by inadequate information and learning materials. On quality of education, 33% feel it has worsened under the competency-based education CBE system, while 19% say it has remained the same. 49%, however, believe CBE has improved education quality.
We can report that 39%, this is both parents and of course learners, have made a complaint, or they've raised the complaint of the high cost of the system. And this high cost of education are mainly attributed to school fees and the uniform. 39%. They complain that it's a bit costly. And I've seen several media reports. I also saw different stakeholders, like our elected leaders, engaging the ministry yesterday with a bit of streamlining, because there's a lot of issues around the cost of uniform, the cost of learning materials. Nearly half of Kenyans, that is 49%, opine that the quality of education has improved compared to 844 system. However, there is also a 33% that believe the quality of education has worsened, with an 18% stating that the quality has remained the same. There's no change. If they were to compare like and like, CBC and 844 system, they don't see any change at all.
Now, President William Ruto today presided over the disbursement of Nyota Business Startup Capital for young entrepreneurs from Kisii, Nyamira and Migori counties during a meeting held at the Gusii Stadium in Kisii County. A total of 8,820 beneficiaries received 22,000 shillings each after successfully undergoing a mandatory 4-day business skill training program organized by the government. The training equipped the youths with practical skills in entrepreneurship, financial management and business growth, preparing them to start, strengthen and sustain their small and medium enterprises.
Today here in Kisii Stadium, we are actualizing a commitment we made to the young people of the Republic of Kenya that the bottom-up economic transformation, bottom-up was not a slogan. Pesa mfukoni was not a lie. We have come here to make sure that we actualize.
The Nyota program will eventually target 820,000 young people. Na kuko na component kadhaa. Component moja ni hii component ya business support. 50,000 shillings for between 70 and 85 young people per ward across the country.
Fikiria, na mimi kama gavana wa Kisii nataka niseme hivi. Wale vijana wataanza biashara, nitawapea mwaka mmoja bila kulipa lisensi. Kwa hivyo hiyo data nitakuwa nayo, nitaambia watu wangu wasilipishe lisensi kwa biashara ambao nyinyi mtaanza.
And still on youth matters now, as youth unemployment remains a major challenge across the country, the Ushirika Mwema Foundation, in collaboration with the Turkish Embassy, has launched a coffee-making machine at the Kenya Utalii College as a strategic path to youth empowerment. Now, the machines will help youth train towards becoming baristas, which is basically a skilled professional who makes espresso-based beverages. Speaking during the handing over of the barista machines, the foundation's chairperson, Tessie Musalia, said young people are vital to the country's economic growth and that hands-on skills will enable them to earn a decent living both locally and abroad rather.
A country celebrated for its world-class coffee, it is a valuable skill that opens doors locally and internationally. creating opportunities for employment, entrepreneurship, and self-reliance. Please remember that. This training is an investment in your skills, your potential, and your future as brand ambassadors, helping to add value to Kenya's coffee heritage.
It goes without saying that Turkish-Kenyan friendship goes even beyond that. I would like to sincerely commend the Ushuriki Wema Foundation, Utayali College, and all partners who work closely with TIKA to bring this project to successful completion. Our dedication has transformed a shared vision into a lasting institution that will benefit generations of young people. I'm confident that Barista Training Center will become a model for vocational training in Kenya and Africa and a proud symbol of our joint cooperation.
All right, and that's all we have for you on Citizen TV Briefs at this hour. More details will be coming your way later on at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. Thank you for watching. My name is Jimmy Mbogo.
Education is the greatest inheritance a child can receive. That's why the Member of Parliament for Kiharu, Ndindi Nyoro, launched Kiharu Masomo Bora program, making quality day secondary school education affordable for every child. Students pay only 500 shillings per term
500 shillings!
And receive lunch. Masomo Bora also support the construction of classrooms, laboratories, textbooks, and learning materials.
No child should be left behind.
Kiharu Masomo Bora by Ndindi Nyoro.
iria turaga saragia gacui utuko na muthenya kayo toe arume ni humbu iria turaga saragia gacui utuko na muthenya inagotunya ni kwionera kindu gia kuona githuirwo nu reke twendane inagotunya ni kwionera kindu gia kuona githuirwo nu reke twendane imuthekirie na kiathekia oro ciendana wahimbaniria twamumunyana imuthekirie na kiathekia oro ciendana wahimbaniria twamumunyana korwo niwe njirongikatea ino ni murimu ingi ni utumumu na nduri mwarimu korwo niwe njirongikatea nawe ndo ni urimu ingi ni utumumu na nduri mwarimu ikoria wikaga riria warakara muhiki waku uria undigeire ni twendanire ikoria wikaga riria warakara muhiki waku uria undigeire ni twendanire ukonjerete nguroragire kayo toe arume nitung'auru mationaga ndirorie ukonjerete nguroragire kayo toe arume nitung'auru mationaga ndirorie
Nebayo lama yogana
kalem Amo kate na tenise Amo iwenyanga yoyuye Desumata leni filim Yodungu yoshua sabibu Ukumanga olna bolo Metengaya Metengaya Kimaya na momega Itiunye ya momega Indubula momega Rugage ya momega Sagayla bufo Amuore ngulu njwenye Iwa nyanga yentilare Yejo kaleble ye fune Amoga teleni fili Metenga ya Metenga ya Make me do a moment Super Nepor, Nemega I can show more, we mega Mira Samu Mega Soro Mijembu benye silisi Nade nejo beye ibo Neseba me silisile Jeneita seleni fili Nagilengi kwenengai Amuga ngayo ibo yo Enate janga yeginjo Tenejanga yegedomo Kaseba Nyamalto ngane giligwan Nyauta gilenyena Irigaru ne tarapos Metenga ya Metenga ya I get to a momega I get to iba momega You don't go a momega Get to Malia momega I say yes Metenga ya Metenga ya Itaje wa momega Ingia ranyo baligi ya momega Amuga mbaya senegadanya na Isinya momega Hallelujah Iramada momega
Thank you.